Have you ever sat down to what you thought was a perfectly healthy bowl of oatmeal, only to feel sluggish, bloated, or just off? A little while later, it's a frustrating experience, isn't it? You're trying to do something good for your body, choosing a breakfast that's often hailed as a cornerstone of good health. And yet, it feels like it's betraying you. This silent struggle is more common than you might think, and it can leave you scratching your head, wondering if your body is just changing, or if you're missing something important. The truth is, oatmeal itself is a marvel of nature packed with fiber, great for your heart, and excellent for steady energy. But here's the painful reality that many well-meaning folks over 60 don't realize: it's not the oatmeal that's the problem. It's what we often mix with it, unknowingly turning this breakfast powerhouse into something that can actually work against your health, contributing to inflammation, energy crashes, and digestive woes. It's like adding gasoline to a fire when you're trying to put it out. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 7 common foods and additions that, when combined with your beloved oatmeal, can sadly transform it from a superfood into something far less beneficial, even downright detrimental. We'll uncover why these combinations can be problematic for our bodies, especially as we get a little older and our systems become more sensitive. Understanding this is key to unlocking the true potential of your morning bowl. So, watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you. Something many well-meaning people do every single day without a second thought. Let's begin by shining a light on the first culprit, often found lurking in our oatmeal bowls. One that might seem innocent enough, but can quickly turn your healthy start into an energy-sapping roller coaster. That's right. We're talking about excessive refined sugar and syrups. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I just add a little bit for taste, and that's precisely where the problem lies. While a tiny pinch of sweetness might seem harmless, many of us, without even realizing it, are adding far more than our bodies need, especially with the concentrated forms found in granulated sugar, brown sugar, maple syrup, or even agave nectar. When you pour these into your oatmeal, you're introducing a significant rush of simple carbohydrates that our bodies process very quickly, instead of the slow, steady release of energy that the complex carbohydrates in oats are famous for. You get a sharp spike in blood sugar, followed inevitably by a crash. This isn't just about feeling tired an hour after breakfast. It's about setting your body up for a day of unstable energy, increased cravings, and potentially contributing to chronic inflammation over time. Inflammation is a silent enemy, subtly impacting everything from joint pain to brain fog. And a high sugar intake is a major contributor. Think about it. Your body is working hard to process all that fiber from the oats, but when it's flooded with an abundance of quick sugars, it gets overwhelmed. It's like trying to navigate a calm river, only to suddenly encounter a rapid current. The beautiful benefits of the oats, their ability to stabilize blood sugar and keep you feeling full, are completely undermined. We've grown up in a world where sweetness is synonymous with comfort and enjoyment. But for our bodies, especially as we age and our insulin sensitivity might change, too much sugar becomes a metabolic burden. Instead of reaching for that sugar bowl, try enhancing your oatmeal's flavor with naturally sweet options. A handful of fresh berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a tiny dash of vanilla extract can add wonderful depth without overwhelming your system. These natural additions work with the oats, not against them, allowing you to truly reap the benefits of your healthy breakfast without the energy dips or inflammatory responses. It's a simple swap, but the difference in how you feel throughout the morning can be profound. Moving on from the sweet siren song of sugar, let's talk about another common addition that can cause unexpected trouble for many people, especially as we get a little older: traditional dairy products. Now, for generations, milk and cream have been a staple alongside our cereals and oatmeal. They're seen as sources of calcium and a way to make our breakfast creamy and comforting. However, What often goes unsaid is that our bodies change as we age, and our ability to digest lactose, the sugar found in milk, can significantly decrease. This is what we call lactose intolerance, and it's far more common in the senior population than most realize. Even if you've enjoyed dairy your whole life, you might suddenly find yourself experiencing uncomfortable symptoms after consuming it. Think about that unexplained bloating, the gas, the abdominal discomfort, or even loose stools that sometimes follow your morning bowl of oatmeal. These aren't just minor annoyances. They're signals from your body telling you it's struggling to process what you've given it. When your digestive system is constantly inflamed or irritated by something like lactose, it creates a cascade of issues throughout your body. It can hinder nutrient absorption, contribute to leaky gut syndrome, and generally make you feel heavy and sluggish. Your gut health is foundational to your overall well-being, influencing everything from your immune system to your mood and even your brain function. So, if your oatmeal is triggering digestive distress due to dairy, it's counteracting all the wonderful gut-supporting fiber that the oats themselves provide. The solution here isn't to abandon your creamy oatmeal. It's to explore the wonderful world of dairy-free alternatives that are now widely available. Unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, or even coconut milk can offer that same creamy texture without the lactose. Many people find that simply switching from cow's milk to a plant-based alternative resolves their digestive issues almost instantly, allowing them to truly enjoy their oatmeal without the uncomfortable aftermath. It's about listening to your body and giving it what it can comfortably process, rather than clinging to habits that no longer serve your health. Now, let's tackle a seemingly innocent choice that many turn to in an effort to avoid sugar artificial sweeteners. These little packets and drops have been marketed for years as a guilt-free way to enjoy sweetness without the calories or the blood sugar spike. But here's the unsettling truth that's emerging from a growing body of research. Artificial sweeteners can have a profoundly negative impact on your gut microbiome, the vast ecosystem of bacteria living in your digestive tract. This microbiome is crucial for everything from nutrient absorption and immune function to even the production of certain vitamins and neurotransmitters. When you introduce artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin into your system, they can disrupt the delicate balance of these beneficial bacteria, favoring the growth of less desirable microbes. This imbalance, known as dysbiosis, can lead to a host of problems, including bloating, gas, changes in bowel habits, and even contributing to inflammation throughout the body. What's more, some studies suggest that artificial sweeteners can still trick your body's metabolism, potentially leading to increased cravings for sweet things later in the day, or even altering how your body handles real sugar. Your body is incredibly intelligent, and when it tastes something sweet without the corresponding calories, it can get confused, potentially leading to metabolic resistance over time. So, while you might think you're making a healthier choice by swapping sugar for an artificial sweetener in your oatmeal, you could inadvertently be sabotaging your gut health and metabolic balance. It's a classic example of something that sounds good in theory, but doesn't quite pan out in practice for our sensitive systems. Instead of artificial concoctions, embrace the natural sweetness that whole foods offer. Or a tiny amount of natural sweeteners like pure stevia or monk fruit extract if absolutely necessary. Your gut will thank you for it, and you'll be fostering a healthier internal environment that truly supports your energy and well-being. Building on our discussion of problematic sweet additions, let's next consider sweetened dried fruits. Many of us add these to our oatmeal thinking we're boosting our fruit intake and adding natural goodness. And yes, dried fruit can be a source of fiber and some nutrients. However, the key word here is sweetened. Most commercially available dried fruits, especially cranberries, cherries, and even some apricots, have a significant amount of added sugar during processing. This is often done to improve taste, texture, and shelf life. So, while you might be sprinkling in what you believe is a healthy fruit, you're actually adding another concentrated dose of refined sugar to your oatmeal. alongside the natural sugars already present in the fruit itself. This creates a double whammy for your blood sugar levels, leading to those same energy spikes and crashes we discussed earlier. Furthermore, the drying process concentrates the natural sugars, meaning even unsweetened dried fruits are much higher in sugar per serving than their fresh counterparts. A small handful of dried cranberries can contain as much sugar as a few cookies. And let's not forget about the potential for sulfites, often used as a preservative in dried fruits, which can cause digestive upset or allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. So, while a handful might seem innocuous, it's often far from it, especially when aiming for steady energy and balanced blood sugar. Instead of reaching for these little sugar bombs, focus on fresh or frozen berries. They provide natural sweetness, a wealth of antioxidants, and more water content, which adds volume and helps you feel fuller. If you absolutely love dried fruit, opt for varieties that explicitly state no added sugar and use them sparingly. As a garnish rather than a primary ingredient, it's about being mindful of those hidden sugars and choosing additions that truly contribute to your health, not detract from it. Next up, let's talk about a delightful indulgence that often finds its way into our morning oatmeal chocolate chips, candies, and syrups. Now, who doesn't love a bit of chocolate? It's comforting, familiar, and can feel like a little treat. But when these sugary delights become a regular addition to your oatmeal, you're essentially turning your healthy breakfast into a dessert. Milk chocolate chips, candy pieces, or squirts of chocolate or caramel syrup are loaded with refined sugar and unhealthy fats. They offer minimal nutritional value beyond a quick burst of energy that quickly fades, leaving you feeling hungry again soon after. The high sugar content counteracts the heart-healthy benefits of oatmeal, contributing to inflammation, blood sugar dysregulation, and potentially weight gain over time. For our bodies, especially as we age, every calorie and nutrient counts. We want to maximize the nutritional impact of our meals, ensuring they provide sustained energy and support our overall health. Empty calories from sugary additions do just the opposite. They displace more nutritious ingredients and contribute to a cycle of cravings. Imagine you're trying to build a strong, sturdy house, and instead of using solid bricks, you're filling in gaps with cotton candy. It might look appealing, but it won't hold up in the long run. The same principle applies to your body. If you genuinely crave a touch of chocolate, opt for a very small amount of dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa or higher. Dark chocolate offers antioxidants and less sugar, providing a richer flavor experience without the overwhelming sweetness. Or better yet, explore other natural flavors like unsweetened cocoa powder, a dash of cinnamon, or a tiny sprinkle of vanilla bean powder. These allow you to enjoy the warmth and richness without the detrimental sugar overload. It's about making conscious choices that align with your health goals, ensuring your breakfast powers you through the morning rather than weighing you down. Now, let's turn our attention to something that many people add to their oatmeal with the best intentions for building strength and staying active: protein powders. For individuals over 60, getting enough protein is incredibly important for maintaining muscle mass, bone density, and overall vitality. And adding protein powder to oatmeal can seem like a convenient way to boost your intake. However, not all protein powders are created equal, and some can actually cause more harm than good when combined with your wholesome oats. Many commercially available protein powders, particularly those marketed for general fitness or weight loss, are highly processed and contain a litany of questionable ingredients. Think about artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame, which we just discussed can disrupt your gut microbiome. Then there are artificial flavors, colors, thickeners like xanthan gum or carrageenan, and various fillers that are hard for your body to recognize and digest. When these compounds are introduced into your sensitive digestive system, especially alongside the fiber-rich oats, they can lead to bloating, gas, stomach cramps, and general digestive distress. instead of helping your body absorb nutrients and build muscle. These artificial additives can create an inflammatory response in your gut, counteracting the very benefits you're seeking from your protein. It's like trying to fill a well with clean water, but then pouring in a little bit of muddy water with every bucket. You're diluting the good with the bad. If you're going to use protein powder in your oatmeal, be incredibly discerning. Look for clean, minimally processed options with short ingredient lists. High-quality whey protein isolate, pea protein, or even collagen peptides are often better choices, especially if they are unflavored or naturally flavored without artificial additives. Even better, consider whole food protein sources like a tablespoon of chia seeds, ground flaxseed, a sprinkle of nuts, or a dollop of natural nut butter stirred into your oatmeal. These provide healthy fats, fiber, and protein without any of the hidden nasties, truly turning your oatmeal into a powerhouse meal that supports your strength and digestive health without compromise. Finally, we come to a seemingly harmless and incredibly popular convenience food that is often thought of as a quick and healthy breakfast: prepackaged flavored oatmeal mixes. You know the ones, those individual packets promising flavors like maple and brown sugar, apple cinnamon, or peaches and cream. They seem so simple. Just add hot water, and you have instant breakfast. But these little packets are perhaps the most deceptive of all the items we've discussed. While they contain some oats, they are almost universally loaded with added sugar, often listed as the first or second ingredient. Beyond the sugar, they typically contain artificial flavors, synthetic colors, and a host of preservatives and fillers that strip away the natural goodness of plain oats. The fruit in them is usually dried, sweetened, and processed, and the cream often comes from powdered milk solids and fats that offer little nutritional benefit. Essentially, you're paying a premium for a highly processed, sugar-laden product that barely resembles the wholesome, nutritious oatmeal it claims to be. It's the ultimate convenience trap, trading true health for a few seconds saved in the morning. When you consume these packets regularly, you're not getting the sustained energy, stable blood sugar, or powerful fiber benefits that plain, old-fashioned rolled oats provide. Instead, you're contributing to chronic inflammation, energy crashes, and a heavier burden on your digestive and metabolic systems. Your body deserves better than a chemical cocktail masquerading as health food. The beautiful news is that making your own plain oatmeal is incredibly simple and takes barely any more time. Buy a large container of plain rolled oats, old-fashioned or quick cooking, and then customize it yourself with the healthy, natural additions we've talked about. A handful of fresh berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a few nuts, or a clean protein source. This way, you control exactly what goes into your body, ensuring you're truly nourishing it with every spoonful. It's an easy switch that has a massive positive impact on your energy, digestion, and overall well-being, making your breakfast truly work for you. So, as we bring our discussion to a close, remember how we started, pondering why what we thought was a healthy bowl of oatmeal sometimes left us feeling less than vibrant. We've uncovered the 7 common additions that can inadvertently turn your wholesome oats into something that sabotages your health goals. We talked about how excessive refined sugars crash your energy and fuel inflammation, while dairy, for many of us as we get older, can cause uncomfortable bloating and digestive upset. We explored the sneaky ways artificial sweeteners can mess with your crucial gut microbiome, and how even seemingly healthy sweetened dried fruits can be hidden sugar bombs. Then we looked at how chocolate chips and candies turn your breakfast into a sugar-laden dessert, and how certain protein powders, despite good intentions, can introduce unwanted fillers and disrupt your digestion. Finally, we exposed the convenience trap of prepackaged flavored oatmeal, often loaded with hidden sugars and artificial ingredients that detract from true nourishment. The important takeaway here isn't to fear oatmeal or to feel overwhelmed. Quite the opposite. It's about empowering you with knowledge. Oatmeal itself is a magnificent canvas for health. A truly nourishing food packed with soluble fiber that supports your heart, stabilizes blood sugar, and promotes a healthy gut. By simply making mindful choices about what you add to it, you can transform it from a potentially problematic meal into a truly powerful ally for your energy, digestion, and overall vitality. Think of your morning bowl as an opportunity to truly nurture your body. Imagine waking up feeling lighter, more energetic, with clearer thoughts. Simply by making a few conscious swaps, small changes really can make a monumental difference to your health and happiness, especially as we navigate the incredible journey of life after 60. I'd truly love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these issues yourself with your oatmeal? What are your favorite healthy, gut-friendly oatmeal toppings? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could genuinely help someone else on their personal health journey. And if this video has shed some light on your breakfast routine and given you some practical, useful tips, please do give it a like. It truly helps us reach more people who could benefit from this vital information. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you straightforward, easy to understand advice, helping you live your best, healthiest, and most vibrant life, no matter your age. Remember, every small, conscious choice you make for your body is an act of self-love and an investment in your future. You deserve to feel your absolute best, full of energy and vitality, every single day. Keep nurturing yourself, keep exploring new ways to thrive, and keep living your best life at every age.